Okay.
Chocolate orange, great contrast.
I should be all set if y'all are ready.
Yeah, I'm ready to death. Yeah, I don't want to waste any more time.
All right. Well, good luck. Good luck to you both. Go ahead and mute and deafen. I will count you in when I am ready.
All right.
Good luck.
Good luck, my friend.
All right, friends. This is UFO 50 Bingo. We will be watching these friends play through UFO 50 in a bingo match. I'm going to give them 1 minute in just a second, and they will have a minute to look at the bingo sheet. So let me ask them if they are ready. Ba, 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 da, ba. I mean, I'm probably gonna be fiddling with it. All right. All right, and they're off. Let me go ahead and do the bingo board here. So they have a minute. I did not. It's a little over a minute, but that's okay. Slightly messed up. This is my first ever time doing a bingo match, so... Oh, this is slightly off. Let me fix that. I had this all set up early. Oh, it's because I messed it up. Yeah, that... You know what? That explains a lot of things. Okay. That's no big deal. Just like that. Okay, so this is the bingo sheet. This Fistel second scare in the middle is a bit of a second scare. So they have several different generals here, none of which super like fit into each other all that well, but there are several things on here that involve food, so that food goal might be something that's interesting. 5, 4, 3. All right, and they're off. So this will end at 1 hour and 46 minutes. We got some Waldorf. Waldorf versus Cyber Owls. All right, so the Waldorf goal, that is this. Purchase 4 unique items in 1 run. And Cyber Owls. Where is the Cyber Owls? Clear Moscow with a score of 1,200. Both relatively quick goals. This Waldorf goal is a very nice quick one. On completely opposite ends of the spectrum, I'm going to be curious if they're going to be going for a kind of splat. I like to do a splatterhouse strategy where I'm just like gathering as many quick things as I possibly can. That's 2. That's 2 right there already for good old Waldorf. Good luck on that key as well. Waldorf is, so everything, all the items are always there in Waldorf, but, ooh, oh man, are we getting lucky? That is so lucky. That was ridiculously lucky, actually. I've had a situation where she just gives me the same 2 items over and over and over again. So the fact that she gave 2 items right at the start. All right, now the question is, are we going for the cherry? Because this is a nice quick cherry, and there is a goal for a cherry on this board. Hi, Sio, thank you. It's my first ever time. Oh yeah, I need to do like the shoot. Let me announce it in the bingo chat as well. This is Alright, there we go. Alright, so now we got some Planet Zoldath action. Still stuck in Moscow. Moscow is a little bit slower. I hate them. I hate the Metal Gear missions. They're so slow. And this also, you have to be, like, good is the other thing. This is a very particular. Although, we have a pretty good score right now, so I don't think it's going to be too much of a problem for Tutes. Now, Zoldath, where's the Zoldath? Have 2 of each resource at once. It does look like Cuth is going for a bit of a Splatterhouse strategy of kind of jumping around, not doing any one, like, row in particular, but getting some fast ones. And this is a pretty fast one if you know your Zoldath. Now, Zoldath is a pretty confusing game, but there are several things that are, like, I would call them knowledge checky. Oh, is he going for the... Now, you could get a fast cherry on this, and there is, like I said, the goal for 4 cherries. Oh, wait, no, that's a gift, isn't it? I believe getting one of them is a gift. Let me open up my own UFO 50. Okay, Zoldath, collect 1 map art. That is 1 gift. That is 1 gift for CuthBucket, and there is a goal for getting 8 gifts. So that was a very nice fast one. I don't believe that he got to 50% completion for the gift for Waldorf, though. Whoa, game? Hello? There we go. Alright, we're going on to some Caramel after completing that Cyber Owls. Oh, maybe. Oh, what are we doing? Prologue, alright. So Caramel, where is this one? This one is score 8,000 points in the Prologue. Not too difficult, but... Just gotta go blasting away. You gotta know where you're going and what you're doing for this. Yeah, that was my bad. Sorry, Panda. Did CuthBucket get a food item in Waldorf? You know what? That's a good point. So there is a thing here for food items. We did get 1 food item for Cuth. I don't believe there's any food in Cyber Owls. There is some food here, but I don't think we've picked up any meat yet. Oh, right, the dim sum. You're right. Did Tutes pick up the dim sum? I think they did not get it. Yeah, I believe you gotta go, like, quite out of your way to get it in Moscow. You did just get here. Well, if Tutes claims that they get that by, well, I have them down for 7 food, then I won't fight too hard. Ooh, looks like Tutes is going for a line here. All right, what's next? Are we moving? Oh, we're moving out of the line, just kind of threatening it slightly. Campanella 3. So Campanella 3, we got win the bonus game here. Not too slow. I freaking love Campanella 3. This is such a good one, and the corners are a very strong area to go. It is fun to see both of the players in complete opposite corners of the board. I should put the bingo sheet on my phone so that I don't mess up the capture. And this way I can look up what is the gift for Campanella 3? Win a bonus game. So this gets 2 of those out of the way. Some nice synergy. Not a lot of synergy, but some good synergy. I have 3 screens, and they're both full. I have you and OBS on one screen. I have the bingo board on the right screen. On the left screen, I have my notes and the Discord call. So, like, it's too much. We only need 1 more purple, and then we're good for Zoldath. Gonna see if maybe these friends drop some purple. You can't kill him like that. Only 1 more purple. Zoldath, I find, can be very fast, but it can also really get away from you. Like, if you don't know Zoldath super well, it gets, I would say, intimidating and a little like slippery. Because it's a pretty slow-paced game, despite being not super big, and it's got a lot of little things to it. All right, we're on the bonus game. Let's win that bonus game. Getting a only 197, almost getting the full 100, which would have made this frankly trivial. And that should get it. I'm pretty sure you just need 50. It's definitely 60 will definitely get us there. All right, that is the bonus game, and that is a gift for Tutes. Where's Tutes going now? Tutes with a pretty large jump ahead here. Moving into Fistel, going for that center square. There's a bit of a slower one, but the center square is a very strong position. Oh no, CuthBucket fails it on Zoldath and drops out. Completely understandable. Alright, where's he thinking of going? Moving in Avianos. Alright, this is Avianos win the campaign hatchling game without using any miracles. Gonna try to block this path. That's a pretty good strategy. We also got 1 boss on Toots' screen. I don't believe we've got any bosses for Cuth. Cuth only did Waldorf. Oh, we got 2 because they also beat Cyber Owls. Oh, they're not blue and green. What am I doing here? Cuth is purple. Wait. Cuth is purple. Yeah, let me fix this. Give me just 1 second. Toots is orange. Cuth is purple. Is this a race to beat all 50 games? No, this is a UFO 50 bingo. The goal is to try to either get a bingo on this sheet here by getting 5 in a row, or getting enough to where you block out from everyone else, from the other player, getting a bingo and just getting like as many as you can before the end of an hour and 45 minutes are up. I am currently casting a match between CuthBucket and Tutes. That is the goal. Let's go ahead and mute CuthBucket's stream and put on Tutes music, because there's actual music going on in Fistel. There's no need to get them in the row, but if you do, the match is over. So it's a good idea to try to go for that where you can. Who's going for, it's interesting. Is this the correct... I usually go for, I can't remember his name, but like the main character in Fist Hell. This guy does have much stronger punches, which means you get through it a little faster. So that, you know, if you're not trying to go for like a beat the game strategy, yeah, I'm an announcer. I'm a caster for this match. That's what's going on here. Jay, yes. All right, Tutes, if Tutes can clear this out, they got a very strong position here. Cuth is making progress, though. This this is honestly a really fast. I feel if you play this really quick and fast with on Avianos, because when the AI is doing is on hatchling, it doesn't know what it's doing, so it's just gonna like throw things around with no care. So this is a pretty nice fast one, and that's a good choice for I would say for protecting this line. It was a bit of a worry though, because Tutes might have been going for it, but this does mean Tutes is just free for this Fist Hell. Alright, the AI is attacking. And that section up there to the north is pretty undefended, so even though Cuth might win next turn, this might be a little tricky. We're going to need to recruit. That's a, yep, there where are you recruiting, Cuth? Are you planning to attack instead? That's interesting. That is not the plan I would have gone with, but very, very interesting. Yep, it looks like Tutes did go and complete Fist Hell. That also brings him, so he got some food in that. He got food. He did not get a gift, but he did get a boss. And now we're into Campanella. So this is let's see here. Wow, we got a lot of Campanella on this list, actually. Wait, there is no Campanella on this list. So it looks like we're probably going for getting food. I believe coffee counts as food. You know what? I had forgotten. I need to remember that warp is there. Yeah, it looks like we're going for a boss rush here. Trying to get this, this like diagonal. Cuth is not respecting the diagonal threatening and is going into Night Manor. Now, Night Manor is a very fast, quick game. Especially complete the hiding minigame twice. This will be very quick. Hello, Winterbit. Hope you're having a nice day today. All right, we got this. Oh, we got this. Oh man, Tutes has 1 life left here. This could be actually slightly intimidating. This boss is not very difficult, but all right, never mind. We got 1 life back. We're good. Oh, that was scary. Cuth on the mini game. That is another boss down. So that should be we got a 1 boss from 6 games. That is number 4. That's another good fast one. There's a Star Wasp here. This will be a nice fast one. Nothing else that's with Star Wasp here on this. However, I don't even think there's food. Does coffee count as food? Coffee is food, right? Let me look at my list. Coffee is not food. It is a beverage. That's different. For food, you got the candy in what's it called? Ninpek, Zoldath. I don't believe Cuth picked up any meat in Zoldath, but he might have when I wasn't paying attention. By the time Cuth defends the horizontal, he'll have to block the diagonal. Yeah, this is a very defensive game for poor Cuth. Everything is no one's like jumping into anything that anyone else is doing, but he is on the back burner here. This is another boss. That is 5 bosses for Tutes. I should have asked if I'm mispronouncing their name. Does anyone know if their name is pronounced Tutes? That would be, if it's like Tutes, I'd be very embarrassed. Alright, where are we going? Kit Club! This is another pretty fast one. So while Tutes goes into Kit Club, CuthBucket is going into Quibble Race. Perhaps trying to threaten his own bingo down on the bottom. However, Tutes is definitely going to defeat a boss before Cuth wins 5 bets. So that's going to block Cuth completely, and also put Cuth really on the back burner as he has to decide whether or not to jump into Mortal or Rock on Island. You can tell a lot from a player based on who they play in Quibble Race, I think. I think that tells you a lot about a person. Cuth has got to be thinking here, like, what is my opponent doing? Because he's knocked out two not super slow different squares here, and has heard nothing from Tutes, which means that Tutes is definitely doing something that is much slower, and he is. Tutes is really pushing this. If this pays out, this will pay out really well, but this is something that takes a lot of effort with not a lot of synergy. None of these games are on the sheet in their own way. Or that's true, trying something difficult and having trouble. And there are definitely some things on this that are a little harder than others. I find reaching the abyss to be a little difficult. What else is here that's pin golf? I would never touch that square. Cuth leaving, doing a reset on Quibble Race. Completely understandable. And of course you have to go back to Mr. Q. Alright, we got the boss here, and this will be the final boss for Tutes, which will definitely light the fire under Cuth. Oh, we also got food. There's definitely food in Kit Club. So there's a little bit of synergy in what he's been doing. Alright, that's the last boss. Is he going to hold it? Did I miscount? I don't think so. It looks like he's holding it. That is insidious. Oh man, I don't think I've really seen many people try to go for some holding. It's a very scary situation. But when you play it well. Like, it can work out really well. Alright, so now we're going for Mortal Open Tomb. Clear all World 2 levels. This isn't a super slow one, and it's relatively safe. I find it's not very hard to beat at least one level in Mortal 2 with 20 lives. He's not taking his chances, though. He's not getting, like, risky here. Oh, and then that... Oh. I haven't really been paying attention to Cuth to see if he's even won a single one of these. Alright, well, that's at least one. My strategy here is to just use the oh, that's interesting. He's going for a strategy of getting a sponsored friend. What I like to do is I like to use the brain to tell me who is the fastest. You can usually find out by doing that, and then using defense on them so that no one can kill them. And then that's pretty good odds. That's some... This is why I like using defense on people, because otherwise they'll just die. These poor quibbles, I swear. Yeah, Cuth actually has 0 bosses, I believe. Waldorf, Aviano's Night Manor, none of those have bosses. So Tutes actually, this is a very good play for Tutes, because there's no way, right? Like there's no way that Cuth is going for bosses right now. He's jumping between really fast things to try and put at least some pressure back on. And we got the Quibble Race. Which is threatening a bottom bingo. But Tutes knows he can pull that hold out at any moment. So is Cuth going to go for one of the bottom ones, or is he going to jump back up to the top now that he's threatening something down there? We've got Campanella too. We got something on the left here. Obtain the friendship bracelet. This to me looks like, so Tutes has been really like going fast through all of these goals, but this to me looks like something that he's a little less like confident with. But Mortal 2, like, it can get away from you. Or Mortal 1, excuse me. This is Mortal 1. I'm just so used to saying Mortal 2. Alright, that is one of the 2 levels done. Actually, excuse me, there are, wait, are there 3? There are 3, I believe. Yeah, Mortal 1, the prequel to Mortal 2. Going for some slow plays here just to get up lives. Not a terrible idea. Like I said, Mortal can get away from you. Cuth is breezing here through Campanella 2, but is taking some hits. He's already at half health, and he's only in Burrows 2. Now, I have cherried every game on this, but I don't know a whole lot about Campanella 2. I'm gonna be real with you. It's a game that I felt like I didn't give enough time and really know everything that I was doing. So, I'm not sure what the Friendship Bracelet. The Friendship Bracelet is available for 100 coins in Moira Woods 1 through a red door, and it is available for 400 coins in any other shop. Now, it seems like Cuth might not know this, because Cuth moved into Moira Woods 2 very fast. So the idea is just to get a red door, is to get 100 coins, and then find a red door that has the Friendship Bracelet. And it's not too difficult to get 100 coins. He's not even going back for those coins. This is some interesting Campanella 2. Is there another Campanella 2 goal in here that I'm not aware of? No. I'm curious. Maybe he's going for the boss? Is the mini-boss a boss? Let's see here. Oh my god, this bingo sheet is freaking massive. It's really hard to navigate on my phone. Rotondo is not a boss. So I'm curious, I'm guessing he just doesn't exactly know the strategy for this. But I mean, this is tier B1, B2, which means that these players are good. They are quite good, but they may not know everything about every game. And that's one of the great things about, I love UFO 50 Bingo. Like, it's 50 games, and you gotta know at least something about a lot of them. There you go. Okay, we got it. Wait, no, that's the bubble gum. That's not the... What is the goal here? Fascinating. Is gum a food? Oh, it's a food rush. No, because then he would have popped back out. Like... Tutes has decided to no longer hold that goal. The nervousness got to him, and he decided to finally mark off that goal. This should hopefully light a fire under Cuth. But if Cuth immediately goes for Mortal 2, which I'm gonna be real, is what I would do. Looking at, okay, do I want to do Mortal or do I want to do Rock on Island, Wasteland Without Chickens? I'm definitely doing Mortal. I keep saying Mortal too, don't I? If I have the choice between those, I'm definitely doing Mortal instead of Rock on Island. So it might be a situation if Tutes is going to hold this as well. What is your goal here, Cuth? What are we doing? That does count as food, though. We did get the bubble gum. All right, I think Cuth sees it. I know there's a Camp 2 square in row 2, column 1, but he's not going for it. Oh, wait, no, Moyer Woods. Never mind, he is going for it. I'm a dummy who doesn't know the name of the different areas. I thought the first area was Moyer Woods. Please ignore me. There you go, that's the friendship bracelet. I clearly don't know my Campanella 2. Okay, jumping back out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gifts. It's not quite enough, we need 8. I wonder if Cuth is weighing his chances right now. What is he thinking? He's probably looking at the document. We're going back into Zoldath. He's not respecting the bingo. But the question is, will we succumb? Finding the boomerang is an extreme boon. Getting near that boomerang is going to be difficult. But that boomerang is extremely useful for finding different resources. That friend down there does not want to give up the boomerang. All right, there you go. So with this boomerang, you can kill all the enemies, and they drop. However, you're going to want to be very careful with that. Yeah, there you go. A 1-3-5 line can be somewhat hard to spot, especially on diagonals. Definitely. Definitely. We'll have to ask Cuth at the end if he saw the diagonal. Tutes has 5 lives left here. This could be dangerous. This is a scary section. Holy crap! Wow, this is a very scary section. All right, yeah, that I think is the correct play. Is to just run through while on fire. Can't go in the door while on fire. So you've got to not be on fire here. There you go. Got that 10 on his last life while on fire. Very scary. We're holding the mortal. This is some play. Absolutely beautiful. Is he going to? Oh man, that's so ballsy. Never mind. Never mind. Oh man, I think he's second guessing. He's like, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I shouldn't do that. Oh, he's not actually going for rock on at all. He's just threatening it and going for warp tank. Very interesting. I'm Mr. Bucket. Someone once told me this song sounds like the Mr. Bucket theme, and it will never leave my head. So the only thing in here is Puzzler. Beat 5 levels in Block Koala, Camouflage, and Warp Tank. This is a bit of a thing. Like, there's a lot. This is going to take some time, and this will threaten yet another diagonal. So I think the exact goal here is let's just force Cuth on the defensive. I don't want to play Rock on Island. I'm gonna force Cuth to play Rock on Island, I think is the idea. Meanwhile, I'm going to do Puzzler, maybe Pain Chase, maybe Porgy. Right? That does, yes, that does block the other threat here from Cuth. There will be no more bingos possible if Tutes gets this. For Cuth, specifically. If Tutes never even goes for Rock on, it'll be Cuth's advantage if it doesn't see the bingo. Correct, absolutely. And it doesn't seem like he's sweating it right now. He's still just going through Zoldath. Oh, I've never seen that kind of screen. Fascinating. Sometimes you really want to play Zoldath. Couldn't be me. Sorry to all the Zoldath fans out there. Couldn't be me. Now, Warp Tank. Warp Tank is a game. This is quite an undertaking. Warp Tank is a very good, fun game, but especially if you don't know the levels and the fast strats through them, it can take a minute. Warp Tank, beat 3 sectors. Oh my god. Wait, I didn't even see that. Never mind, we're not going for Puzzler. Not even finishing the 5 levels in Warp Tank. Instead, we're just jumping right into Pin Golf. Tutes is just going to try to win via Blackout. Cuth sees it. Cuth sees it and is jumping on in. Now, playing the Warp Tank goal, this is interesting. Because Tutes just made it very clear by taking the Warp Tank goal to show I'm not in Rock on Island right now. So, Cuth could absolutely avoid this, but this goal, if you play it well, shouldn't be that hard. If you play it well, which Rock on Island is, it can be a little bit rough. And not being able to use chickens sounds really mean to me. Going for fire strats. Fascinating. Tutes jumping into Pin Golf. Might take a while for Pin Golf. This is a pretty difficult goal here. Yeah, this is a tough one. We can't all be winner bid. Some of us are Listar and cannot play Pin Golf to save our lives. I agree. This Pin Golf square is a little greedy. Maybe Tutes wants to just play bingo. Like, Tutes could go for bingo, but it's just like, I want to play. And I can respect that. It also, it feels almost metagamey. Before this match started, CuthBucket came in and said, I've taken painkillers, I think I can do the match. So, maybe Tutes is trying to wear poor Cuth out. He's like, the longer we do this, the more I know you're gonna struggle. That would not be very sportsmanlike, I agree. That would be a little mean. And I know, I'm not over here being like, wow, I can't believe Tutes is a horrible monster. No, I don't know either of these players well enough to say that. It's just a joke. I promise. Now, there's one thing about Cuth's play here of Rock on Island that I will make note of, and that's that Cuth is not using upgraded weapons. I really don't think you should sleep on those weapons. They are very, very powerful. There you go. I would have gotten these very quickly. And I mean, not having chickens makes it a bit more of a thing. But I feel like you need to upgrade yourself, like, especially in this stage. Oh, here's, I believe Toots' first over par. That was the second over par? Thank you, I appreciate it. Struggle pit. Struggle pit. Oh, struggle pit. You think Cuth was on the other side of the map and just couldn't be bothered to walk all the way back to the cave? Absolutely. And you know, I don't really blame him for that. That is a walk. But especially in these later levels where you can tell that these swarms are going to break through the early defenses. IDK? Yeah, oh, poor Cuth. This is looking intimidating. There's a lot of enemies. But that's the power of the fire axe. That's a strong thing. Upgrade your axe, Cuth, please. You're really low on health here. There you go. Okay. Alright, now more units will definitely help. I would say throughout the area. You don't need to just like push them all at the start. There you go. Good job. More bows if you can. Although it's really hard to do bow spam when you have no chickens. Oh, this is looking a little scary for Toots. Never feared. Never feared. Alright, so Toots did have to restart. Ooh. Wave 9. Going for that good old bow spam. I do love me some bow spam. Yeah, there's one spear too, probably by accident. Are those cheetahs going to be stopped, though? Ooh, I think we might see a little bit of damage. Nope, those cheetahs did get stopped. That's nice. Oh, but they're... Oh. This is a very scary Rock on Island play. Final wave, though. Just one more. We're almost there. Nice hole in one. On the what did y'all call this? The struggle pit? That's a good name for it. Very appropriate community name. Absolutely. I think we're good. The upgraded... Interesting. Ooh, the tar. Alright, there we go. That's Rock on Island. We got that block. Now what? Are we going back to Zoldath? Yay! I agree, Cuth. That does constitute a yay. He's hovering over Zoldath. This Zoldath has been giving him trouble this entire time. Nope, we're going into Ninpeck. Now, there is no Ninpeck here, which implies to me that we're going for food. And based on my notes, they're about even for food. That is one food. So Cuth is now, I believe, at 3 food. There's no Magic Garden, yeah! There is no food in Magic Garden. What are you... What is the goal? What is the idea? This is a beverage. This is not a food. Oh, the gift, maybe. Could be. Yeah, I think we're going for the gift. Except, wait, it's gifts from items on this card. This is not on the card. So what is the idea here? Maybe Cuth just didn't notice? It's very possible. No, it looks like we are going for the... Yeah. That does not count as... That's not a food. No! Oh, poor Tutes. Right at the end. He'll at least get the cherry. That is another food for Cuth. Cuth is now, I believe, at 4 food. Tutes going into Zoldath. There's a lot of Zoldath in this in this match. Oh man, chat, I think we're succumbing right now. Zoldath beckons. We just get the orange. Going back into Rock on Island. The meat from Rock on Island definitely already counts, and Cuth already had that. Oh wait, no, it doesn't. That meat does not count. It's the chicken. We need a roast chicken. Rock on Island cherry time. Let's go. Followed closely by a diver's cherry, I'm sure. That is another food. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Should be 6, I think. Going into yeah, the green blobs are in fact food. Yeah, with the pin golf fallback, this is actually not going to be as much of a blowout as we think, because there's one possibility of a bingo left, and it is a possibility, but Tutes is not even going for it. All right, so that should be 7, I believe. Then I miscounted. It's fine. I think maybe he did get the meat in Zoldath and I just didn't notice. That would have been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh my god. There's so many of these. These need to be brought down from 8 to like 4, so they're better for people who with dyscalculia. God damn. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Thank you. All right. We're good. Now I feel bad. Alright, so we're getting 3 Parbots in Golfaria. Golfaria is one of those where if you know the route and are kind of okay with aiming the ball, it's actually really fast and really easy, and if you're not, it is straight up agony. Because you're not going to have the brakes. Ooh, it looks like we're going to Koala. We got 2 things here for Koala. Beat level 14, that is what we're going for. Are we going to also go for the 5 levels while we're here? Cuth is looking up a guide. I do not blame him. This level is I've done a bingo thing of this level. This level is a lot. It's a pretty nasty level if you don't look it up and you haven't practiced it. Absolutely. What I like to do is I go on YouTube and look up a speed run, get to this level, and then have it play at half speed. There's the first Parbot for Tutes. There you go. This one is really rough, I find. It's so easy to fall back down. Like that. This one is really difficult. So if you like know exactly how to get to this Parbot, ooh, and activating the Parbot earlier is extremely bad. Yeah, okay. If you know how to get this, it's actually very fast, but you know, here in B tier, not everyone is good with everything, and people haven't practiced all of the Parbots. So we can get them, but it might take us a minute. There's a dark green patch that will help, where you can full power shot up. Really? That sounds helpful. Man, Golfaria is so slippery. Yeah, it might be better to go up this way. Never mind. Oh, beautiful. All right, now it's just a straight shot. Do not fall back down. That Parbot doesn't even notice. Savage. Nothing personnel, kid. All right, we got one more Parbot here. So, I didn't even mention this, but at this point, Cuth has been on the back end this entire game. He has been on the defense. He's constantly playing on defense to stop bingos. However, trying to go for that pin golf cherry was very, very greedy. And now it's actually swapping places. Cuth is actually, Cuth is in the lead by 1 here. So we've seen a bit of a switch here. It's still definitely anyone's game. It's definitely anyone's game. It's not like Cuth isn't super in the lead now, but he is in the lead, and that is something. The bogey said nope. You know what? I want to listen to Block Koala. I don't have a lot of respect for Block Koala, but if I have respect for anything Block Koala, it is the music. I do really like the Golfaria theme as well. I will be clear. We swapped away from Cuth's music earlier because he was playing Avianos. Only 3 shots to get up there. It's not far. It's a straight shot north. It's right up there. Oh man, got it. Just barely got it. That was beautiful. Coming in clutch. Not? Oh my god, is he holding it? Okay, no, he's not. There are the honks. The honks. Alright, we're back to a tied game. What you thinking here, Tutes? What you thinking? Tutes has 3. If my math is correct, I'm pretty sure Cuth still has 5. Isn't it 7 to 9? Am I miscounting? Again, dyscalculia. Please be kind to me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You're right. I got the colors mixed up. Oh, we're going into ants. We're going into ants. Cuth getting the block koala. Alright, what's next on the docket for you? We're running out of the faster, easier ones to get. All the ones that are left are either, like, legit challenging. If I ever want to not count, have a second browser capture to capture the player scores. That is a good idea. I should do that. Brimstone, let's go! I am a big RPG fan, and I'm especially an RPG lover when it comes to bingo. This is one of the harder, I think, of the possible Grimstone goals. However, there's still things that people look at and go, no. I don't want that. Who are we going with here? Ooh. Okay. I was hoping for a dog. Sadly, no dog. Do we got ale? You're looking at it. I know you're looking at it. Call. Hey, it's Cuth! Okay. We got Cuth, we got B. We got Lario. And we got... Oh. Cuth, please. Absolutely beautiful. Alright, so the goal here is to have 4 items equipped to everyone in a posse of 4. That does mean that there was no hope of ever bringing in the dog. I'm so sorry. Dog cannot be controlled. Dog also cannot hold gun. It's just how it is. I definitely would have considered taking the dog and then finding out like 2 minutes later, wait, that is impossible. We're going full gun here and then stepping on out. Kind of wandering a bit. Now the thing is, with Grimstone, the money that you get at the start from the enemies is like bad. It's not very good. You get like very low amounts of teeth. The best way is to get teeth. You get teeth right at the start. The angel gives it to you, and there's also the burned house gives you a fair amount of teeth. My Grimstone team was Bull, Umbra, Doc, and I cannot remember the name of the dog right now, but the dog. Alright, we gained a level. Rufus! Good old Rufus, thank you. Oh my god, these ants. These ants are really dumb over on Tutes' screen. Oh man, Combat Ants is such a video game that exists. Rufus, Doc, Umbra, and Bull. Doc is one of those where, like, when I was first playing Grimstone, I was like, man, Doc is not pulling his weight. I was hoping he would, like, heal, and Umbra would be, like, a black mage. And that it's kind of like that, but Doc's heals are rather low. But the item boost is incredible. However, it's incredible for like mid to late game, so it's not useful for bingo in any conceivable way. And you're probably never going to see anyone choose Doc. Poor Doc. All right, we're going down to the chapel. I'm guessing we're going to raid this and sell some of the items. They don't sell for a whole lot. It's stuff like dog biscuits and holy water. The holy water, if I remember correctly, does sell for a fair amount of teeth. Just kind of enjoying the music real quick. Alright, Tutes is picking off these ants here one by one. Oh my gosh, this is a game that exists. Those ants! So there are several strategies for combat ants that are like not in any way obvious that Tutes is making good work of. The one that he just did. An ant, if it's shooting at you, will continue to shoot if you stay in its range but are like at a different angle from the shot. So like it'll shoot straight ahead, you dodge that shot, and then it'll just keep shooting in that direction forever until you get away from it. And it's just ridiculous. But it makes for some good strategy. It's I call it micro. Ooh, that spider. That spider's freaking out over there. I have a slightly begrudging respect for combat ants, and there's one thing about it that's really fun, which you could do in this, but obviously Tutes was not fully, where you, what I call domesticate, domesticate the spider. It looks like we just have the spider up on the cliff instead. Oh, the spider's coming down. Probably a good idea to get on the other side of that spider. Yeah, this is a good murder ball. Oh, that spider's going for the queen now. Yeah, you know what? Let's leave that. Let's leave that to the spider. They can have fun. Have a good time. This should be GG. Wait, is there another one down there? Maybe that's not GG. Okay, there is another one down here. Man, there are a lot of queens here. What the hell's going on? Sorry, my sound is cutting out for me. Alright, you got a lot of red ants over here. Cuth is making some levels and getting, I suppose, some teeth. Finally making it back. It's a good morning in hell, chat. This is definitely a goal that you would want to read the doc for. That is the thing with the RPGs. They are very intimidating and they're very scary. But like for a lot of the goals, they're actually quite fast. Especially all the divers goals are not too bad and are relatively fast. Of course you can screw them up, but you can screw up anything, right? But they're very knowledge checky. Didn't you have? I thought you already had. No. Oh, I see. Good strategy there. Alright, we just need one item left for everyone. Except for Aeol. Oh no, did we... Oh no. What happened? Did the queen got? No! That is so tragic. Back to pin golf. Men would literally rather cherry pin golf twice in one day than play Porgy. Poor Porgy. I'm telling you, Porgy deserves more. Tutes was very close though, so I know he can do this. That is not how you... That's okay, though. That's fine. I shouldn't be out here criticizing anyone else's pin golf play. That is extremely unbecoming of me. He's so much better than me at this, it's not even funny. Okay, we've made it to the other shop, which I think means that Cuth is almost done with this goal. Now, 1, 2, 3. You didn't need the 4th bandana, but I respect it. That's 4, and that's 4. And we already have the... Oh, you didn't get the body for... I see. Alright, that's 4. And there you go. That is Grimstone. I believe we're tied. I believe we are tied. It is 9 to 9. We are tied. What are you... Okay, I was about to say, are you still going to be in here? Alright, what's the plan, Cuth? I don't think we're getting cherry games. This will be going until we reach an hour and 46 minutes. Which means we don't really have time for 4 cherries. I mean, we might, but the only one who has any cherries right now is Tutes. Alright, we're going for Paint Chase down here. This will block off the final possible, bingo on the sheet, which means we will definitely be playing to time. So this goal is to beat 7 levels without using power-ups. The boosts are allowed, and that's good because that would be agony. This is my least favorite game in the entire pack. Can't stand Paint Chase. A power-up is that kind of like yellow thing on the ground. We can't run that over. That's the idea. Let's see how good Cuth is at Paint Chase. People who are good at paint chase, I don't get it. Don't run that over. Don't run that over by accident. We don't have to win hard, we just have to win. So... Got it. There it is, we've got the Porgy. I'm so sorry to poor Toots for dropping out of pin golf yet again. But we do get to see Porgy. It's time to porg, chat. My favorite part of UFO 50 bingo is when he porged all over those guys. So this Porgy goal, obviously Toots was avoiding it, but that might mean that Toots is not confident and this might take him some time. Which if it does, that does mean that Cuth gets into the lead here, because they are currently tied, and if currently they are tied, but because Toots got the point first, that means that he is in the lead. But if Cuth gets back into the lead, it gets one more point before Toots goes to the abyss. So this is a very tight, very exciting match. Oh man, this is scary. I don't know if this is going to be enough. You failed. Now I have a question about this. The way that I would judge this goal. It says beat 7 levels without powering up, without using power-ups. It does not say beat 7 different levels. So you could theoretically do the first level over and over and over again. Which is not a hard level. And doesn't even have any power-ups anyway. That's an instance rule. I'm gonna look that up. See, I'm new. I'm a babby. Ants? Ants? We've got combat ants time. All right. Well, this is a much slower match. Now, this is a much slower thing than Paint Chase was, but Paint Chase is a thing. So, I don't blame what's going on here. This is it. I'm also surprised he's not doing a gift rush. He's only got 5. He's got 5 gifts. That's a pretty. What else is on here? So what else could we do for gifts that's on here that could be relatively fast? I don't think he's gone into pin golf. He jumped into Koala, but only to get the beat level 14, and that used the worm 1, 2, 3, 4. So that wouldn't count anyway. He's already got Night Manor. because that's just completing the hiding minigame. I don't think he has pin golf. He jumped into pin golf, I believe, for something, but I don't think it was for a gift. Tutes is making a break for it for the Abyss. Cuth is realizing what it means to play Combat Ants. I'm pretty sure he's gotten Quibble Race. Oh, maybe he hasn't. Quibble Races is... No, he did. He sponsored a Quibble that won a race. I was wondering why he did that earlier. I was like, that's an interesting strategy, doing the Quibble sponsoring. But that actually worked out quite well. So he has, I believe last I checked, 5. He has Quibble Race. Wow, going straight for this queen. This is interesting. What an interesting play. And got it. Tutes did not make it down into the Abyss, but is now, looks like maybe giving it a second attempt. IDK. Yeah, me too. How to win. Well, my answer for that is gifts, but obviously he cannot hear me. If he could hear me, we'd be having a lot of trouble right now. Technically, defeating a spider is a gift, but I'm pretty sure you cannot get gifts if you used a terminal code. Alright, Cuth is stepping out. That diagonal is still open for Tutes. That is true. This could still end in a bingo. Moving into camouflage. Now, camouflage, this is beat 5 levels in camouflage is a goal. And also, 30% completion in camouflage is a gift. And that's definitely 5 levels. And these are fast levels. So this is actually going to double things up for Cuth. This is a good play, I would say. Because not only is it, once we get Porgy here, that will be threatening something. So trying to go for Puzzler here. Obviously Paint Chase was a thing that didn't sit super well with Cuth earlier. So getting this Puzzler will block out that bingo. Cuth is back fully in the lead now. Went to the Abyss. See, that wasn't so bad. Right, Tutes? Did I say Cuth? I'm sorry, I meant Tutes. We are going for that diagonal now. Oh wait, maybe we're going back to pin golf. This time, at this point, it's freaking personal. I'm telling you. At this point, it's straight up personal. We got about 15 minutes left in the match. There are some people in chat right now whose favorite game is pin golf. It's okay, I have my own delusions. Now, it wants 30%. Is collecting an item, does that I assume adds to the percent, which means that we might not actually get 30% before finishing this. Might have wanted to go for some 100% items. Nope. Nope. Oh man, can he make it out of this? Okay, he's good. That was unfair. That was straight up unfair. Alright, you gotta break for it. That is a collectible as well, which does help for the percentage. You should grab that orange while you're there. It's literally right there. Not going for the orange. I mean, I know that's not like your immediate thought, right? That's not like, oh, I should grab that orange. But like, it helps. Oh, he's gonna get caught out. Hide behind. There you go. Two, three, four. That is 5. And that's 11% complete. Alright, we're moving into warp tank here. We need 5 levels. What's the, what is the gift for warp tank? Mr. Bucket. I'm Mr. Bucket. I'm Mr. Bucket. A bucket's of fun. Alright. Warp Tank's goal is a really big hassle, yeah, I bet. What? What's wrong? I'm going to find out at the end of this match that I am fired. I was allowed to cast a single match. It's been nice. Thank you all. Defeat Renegade. Oh, that is a lot. Yeah, you don't want to do that. That's another one over par for poor old Tutes. This pin golf. It's also a situation like this is like frustrating. Oh, that's bad. Oh no. Chat, who's your player for pin golf? I go with Waldorf when I can. But sadly, you can't save anything with Waldorf because it's a terminal code, regrettably. got another level here in Warp Tank. That's 2. 2 out of 5. Can we get this? We got about 10 minutes left. This is a lot to do in 10 minutes, because then we have 4 levels in Block Koala. This is basically the only thing that Cuth is going to be able to work on for the rest of this. And Tutes is definitely not giving up on Pin Golf. It's a matter of pride at this point. What are other? So the gift is probably the fastest thing on here. Paint Chase is also relatively fast, but it is very scary. Everything else here is rather slow. There's I still think there's only the one cherry, and that's Pin Golf. There are some fast cherries on this card, I will say. Pin Golf is relatively fast. Technically, Quibble Races can be fast, but it's not going to be, I'll tell you that much. Night Manor is relatively fast, and Waldorf is fast. So that would be your 4 cherries that you really want to go for here. But it takes a lot to go through them. Mr. Bucket. I'm Mr. Bucket. The fastest and safest cherry to me is always Magic Garden. But I'm built different, I guess. When I see Magic Garden and I need a cherry, Magic Garden is my go-to cherry. Alright, this is, I believe, level 4 for CuthBucket. So we're almost done here with Warp Tank. And now for Meal Sector. This is number 5. Mr. Bucket, named Mr. Bucket. Bucket. I'm so sorry. Someone once told me it sounded like Mr. Bucket, and I cannot hear anything else. All right, that's 5. That's 5 for Warp Tank. We need to jump into Block Koala and get through it pretty fast. We've got about 6.5 minutes to do 4 levels. Now, we only need 4 because we did, in fact, beat level 14 earlier. Thankfully, these early levels are not that hard, and they're not very slow-paced. Block Koala is a slow-paced video game. Now, the question is, are we gonna hear some honking? So I can see one way that Cuth could win this. Because it's currently 10 to 9. It's currently 10 to 9. If Cuth manages to do this super fast, and then quickly get out 2 gifts, Cuth wins. But we've got 6 minutes left, and that's a lot to do in 6 minutes. But this is a closer match, I think, than it appears. And it has been close this entire time. Tutes has been in the lead consistently, and it has been a situation of, like, scariness, but... Onion delivery? Well, I guess we're delivering onions today, chat! Of all the unhinged... This is incredible. Now, I don't believe there's a reason to go into onion delivery. Unless you just want to deliver onions. Which, I'm not gonna yuck someone's yum. But there doesn't appear to be any reason to do that on here. So, I think Tutes is just done with pin golf. And is like, I can't do anything else fast enough. In the 6 minutes I have left. We can listen to some onion delivery. Onion delivery and I have a begrudging respect, but the one thing that I will always say about onion delivery is it has a banger soundtrack. This music is incredible. Almost slid off there. I believe this is level 4 in terms of levels that Cuth has done. Or it might be 5. I'm definitely counting the one from earlier that Cuth did. Oh, we had a honk, but we moved away, so we didn't get to hear the honk. You win. All right, this is level number 5. There's been a fair amount of block koala in this match. I'm player number 3. At this point in the match, I'm pretty sure Tutes is just kind of checked out slightly. This is your brain on pin golf. And it's basically down to Cuth for in 3 minutes. There you go. Can Cuth get 2 gifts in 3 minutes? Is it even possible? Down to the wire. Two and a half minutes. Cuth is, I think, looking at everything and is like, what do I do? What do I do? Come on, Cuth, you can do it. 14. I know. Don't worry. I'm aware. I should have given them a slight warning earlier, but they got 2 minutes left. We're going into pin golf. That is a nice fast one. We can get this one immediately, and then we could get Black Koala. Oh my god, if Cuth does this, that's going to blow my mind. This is a very close call. That was the most nuts hole in one I've ever seen! That was sick! Come on, Cuth, come on! Cuth, do not play pin golf! You gotta you don't have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, 6? Oh my god, I thought you already had 6. Oh no, there's no way he's going to be able to get another one in a minute. Oh man, that was so close. But I think that's it. I think that's it, chat. Oh, we're jumping in Avianas anyway. Well, it has been a match of laughter and sadness. A very good, very well fought by Cuth, but Tutes manages to scrape it out. And that's time. GG to the players.
So,
Hi.
wait. How does this work?
How does what work?
We have equal points. What happens
You
now?
do. So, because Tutes managed to get the 10th point before you, that means that Tutes wins.
Oh,
but it was.
oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah, no, you're right.
Yeah.
Oh, great
It was
match.
very close, though. I thought you had one
hello.
more. Hello. Very
That was a
close match.
That was a fantastic match. I feel. You know what? You know, I said I was feeling bad earlier in the week. I had a headache earlier. You know what? No, that's all gone. It's all gone. I feel great. That was a fantastic match. Great match.
Nice.
Nothing clears up the
Yeah.
headache quite like UFO 50.
I had a great time.
That was very fun.
It was a close match. You had 2 gifts away from winning, basically.
Yeah, it was just really nasty. I was trying to think, like, what gifts can I even do in this little hellscape of
Block Koala is fast. You could have
Yeah.
done that.
I think I was thinking Block Koala would be like the final one, but I needed one
Yeah.
before then. I was trying to think
Yeah.
of like what I needed. Yeah, I probably should have done Block. I probably should have done Block Koala. I did think of Block Koala, but all the other really fast ones I could think of were just like, no, that's not fast at all.
Yeah,
like,
that's not.
Warp
You
Tank
you
is
had
slow.
2 minutes. Warp Tank is real slow. Now, Camouflage, if you had grabbed some of the items for the 5 levels you did in Camouflage, I think you would have gotten the gift.
Oh, you're just so right. I think I would have gotten at least close enough to nip back in for another level
A
or
quick
2.
one, yeah.
No, you're absolutely right. I don't know, I mean, whatever. My time management wasn't good enough anyway. That's on me, you know. Like, that was
So-
great anyway.
Toots, I want to ask you, how are you feeling about pin golf right now?
Not very good, man.
I'm
Oh,
so
I
sorry.
spent 27 minutes playing. Oh god, so many chokes.
That was you were so close. It
Oh,
was
yeah, that pin golf one. That pin golf goal looked real mean. Yeah.
I lost one in the last hole.
by a single shot.
Oh,
Yeah.
by a single shot. Oh
Yep.
man. Dang.
It was-
Well,
it was tragic.
At least you won. At least you won.
Yeah.
So it's not too bad.
Yeah, at least I won. I had to deliver some onions to get to stress to.
I was
To
curious
relax.
about that. If that was just relaxing. Not how I'd relax, but I do respect it.
Yeah, no, I'm not good at pin golf at all. So I never would have gone for that one ever. I would
Yeah.
All
have
the ones that were
Well,
left
for
were
the-
pretty
the
hard.
gift. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
I died
interesting.
Yeah,
Because
to
for me,
combat
combat
ants.
sorry.
too. I kill all the queens, I think, and I right at the end too.
Right at the
Oh,
end,
I
there
was
was it was literally like a couple of minutes left. You just had to like clear up the last little bit. Very close with combat ants.
yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know what to do with combat. I don't know the win condition of that level really, so I just kind of killed the queen and went, okay, what now? I won, right? I don't know how to beat that. I don't know how to beat that game, so I just kind of wandered around for a few more minutes and then went,
Oh,
okay, I'm gonna try again.
you did combat it too.
I tried it. I tried it. I just I don't know enough about the
Uh,
game to really secure a victory.
yeah, this board was kind of hard for me.
Yeah,
Not
it's
all
a
of my
it's a
best
tough board.
games.
What's
You
interesting is you
you
actually
did
kept
well.
nabbing the square, mostly nabbing squares that I couldn't do. Like I'm never doing caramel caramel or or fist tower really. It's not really, those are not consistent games for me. Or like porgy. I don't know anything like that. So a lot of the squares you kept nabbing are actually ones I wasn't even intending on going for anyway. I don't know how many times we were actually racing because obviously only the caster knows, but
I
There
don't
wasn't
think you.
really
I don't know how many
very
squares I
much.
stopped in here.
There wasn't any
Yeah, I
racing.
don't think
Y'all
you
were
sniping.
sorry.
No, no, that's true. I don't remember if you sniped me. I don't think so.
No, but there was a lot of it was mostly Cuth was on the back burner playing defense for a lot of it, trying to block
Oh,
the threats.
I was so happy about the Rock on Island block because
Yeah.
I had no idea if that was good if like because I mean if Toots there had opened up the thing the same time as me, I had one shot at getting it right.
Yeah.
Kind of
Toots didn't even
potentially.
go into Rock on Island. It was just a threat to make you go in.
But
Yeah,
I mean, truth be
I
told, Rock
was.
on Island is one of my better games. I've just never done
Oh,
chickenless levels, so
Yeah.
it was quite
yeah,
scary on that end.
I went in the rock home. I checked the level. I said, I don't think I can do that without chickens. It just I was holding the boss's square for a while in while I
Yes.
did
Yes,
mortal
that was very impressive. That was
because
extremely impressive.
I wanted to have an advantage in rock combat. I end up giving up on that goal. I said
I
let's try
mean,
to
realistically, I think
points.
I did the Rock on Island goal about as quick as you could do it, pretty much.
Yeah.
There's not much
I
time
Yeah,
agree.
between rounds.
I agree.
As soon as I saw it,
and
I rocked right into the island.
it fell really fast when for me.
Yeah, it's because I basically first tried it. My kind of just initial instinct, based on what I know about the game's mechanics, ended up being pretty
Nice.
much the right thing. Luckily, it gets kind of close. I basically get one hit to death from the last two enemies because I had like
Oh,
11 hearts left by
Yeah,
the final round.
it was a little scary.
But yeah, then I remember that if you tar the mammoth guys, they take ridiculous damage from empowered attacks, and I shred them really close to the end. I felt real good about that, about my memory of the game. I was like, oh my goodness, it's possible, it's doable. Oh my goodness, yeah.
uh, that was fun.
I also enjoyed Grimstone. Grimstone,
Oh yeah.
I almost wish I almost wish everyone could hear my microphone because Grimstone's a lot of just walking around. So whenever I play Grimstone and Bingo, I just talk to myself in like a cowboy voice. That's not a joke. I just go like, well, guess we're wandering to the South Mission.
I
See if
love
there's any
that. That's fun.
rascals along the way.
As someone
Stuff like
from the
that.
American South, beautiful. Please keep doing that.
Yeah, I love Red Dead Redemption 1 and 2, basically. I just do impressions of characters from those two games.
All right, you two. Well, amazing work. Very close
Great
match.
Absolutely, yeah. GG's to the highest extent. That was as close as
Yeah,
it's
that
ever,
was.
closest it's ever been for me. Like in terms of like, I mean, usually I lose pretty hard. I felt like this was a good card for me, and I also think that I locked in a little bit. I'm pretty happy with myself.
Nice. You started with Out of Journey.
I love all
You
those
see
journeys.
the column 4. I saw the column and I say, oh man, if he tries that one to bingo me there, I'm probably gonna lose. So I try to put some pressure because those games are not really familiar, except Outdoor. I start with Cyber Rules. I didn't see the Outdoor that.
Yeah.
You
That
did
was
swipe hours pretty fast. That one's actually
Yeah, that
quite
was a
an
yeah.
very fast Cyber
No,
Owls.
that was very fast.
that one's quite an evil goal if you don't know how many points to go into the final room with. You need to
Well,
know that
you
Haku
do
gives 300 points.
like it's less. You took less than 2 minutes, I think. It was very fast. Anyway, good game.
Good
Yeah, great
game.
game.
Yeah. Now it's time to watch the rest of the match today.
Oh
There are
yeah,
There's a
yes,
lot of big.
there's a lot of bingo today. If y'all enjoyed this, go check out a UFO 50.bingo. We
there's
got a
probably
lot of
more in
games today.
progress, isn't there?
Let's
Right
see.
now.
There are. Oh my God, there are 4 going on right in this moment.
Holy.
You should roll a dice and then raid one of them.
All right.
Yeah.
You two have a lovely rest of your day and good luck to future
Yeah,
matches.
You too. GG, Cliff.
yeah. Bye bye.
All right, friends. That was UFO 50 bingo. If you enjoyed that, I will be hopefully casting a little bit more, unless, as I said, I'm fired.